We're an interesting company. We're sort of a big little company, and our culture we describe in a very simple way. We describe it as entrepreneurs creating innovative solutions to beat the competition together the right way. And that's a lot of words, but basically we think that people who come here thrive when they're empowered, so they can be entrepreneurial and behave like it's their company. Well, I think it's very important that we motivate people by laying out a very clear vision and strategy for the company. And if we can tell everybody where we're trying to go as a company, but then motivate them individually by saying, what is the role that you will play in delivering that strategy? And you can relate to it, and you know why you are performing that role, not just what we're asking you to do. That generally puts a spring in people's steps, and I think gets them to give that little bit more discretionary effort. You have to surround yourself with people who are hopefully better than you and different from you, and that their competence and their integrity is what you depend upon. And the further you go in your career and the further you rise, the more you realize that it is about getting your team right and the people around you right that will be the biggest factor. And sometimes that involves making some difficult decisions, but you've got to get it right early in your tenure to be successful. Well, in laying out a clear strategy and framework of where we want to go and how we want to get there, we've got hard measures. So are we growing our sales and our profit or our market share? And those are very important. But I think there are also soft measures. So are people engaged? You know, are they feeling fulfilled? Do I see the leaders in our organization growing themselves? And I think those are intangible sometimes, but just as important measures as the conventional business metrics. I'm motivated by really trying to be the best version of myself I can be. I'm motivated by doing what's right by my family, and I'm motivated by, I think, a very deep responsibility I have to the 4,500 people that work in this company. I think I have a real responsibility to them, and that gets me out of bed every day.